And welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Ship Reviews. Today we are reviewing the MISC Hull A. So here we are with the MISC Hull A. I have it in one of her paints. It's a nice blue on the top, orange on the bottom, and this nice little kind of crossover right here. This is a starter hauling ship. As you can see, I mean, she's pretty good looking. So that's the only entrance in and out of the ship, but for a ship of her size, that's the only entrance you need. As you can see, she is identical on both sides. Here's your maintenance hatch and some thrusters there as well. For later on in the game, when we have to do actual maintenance. So let's go ahead and climb aboard right there. Alright guys, and from the cockpit here, honestly, this is a MISC ship with honestly probably the best visibility in the MISC lineup. As you do have all this window space here and up here at the top. The bottom window space is kind of wasted. If I'm being honest, it's wasted. So, but you can see in that nice viewing angles. I got 4 MFDs, to be honest. They should make that an MFD, but you know, whatever. So at the top and down at the bottom. And honestly, with this ship, you can max out her shields and her firepower. And her firepower, she's only got those 2 size, I believe size 1 Panther repeaters in the front. Anyway, as we come from the cockpit and we turn around here, we are greeted with the door. Nah, but seriously, not much up here. We have a fire extinguisher up here though for engineering, and then we go straight out to components. The components we have here, as you can see, we have our communications, and I'm not sure what exactly this is. I think it says it right there, cooler. Also the cooler down there, and then eventually I will have to have a gravity generator and life support. So we close those ones up and we turn right around. And over here we have more components. This one actually isn't labeled. Yeah. I think right there. I'm not sure what that is. We come down here and we have more components. So, and we have our suit locker here. You know, when those eventually actually work. And then we move into our habitation section, where we have a weapons rack, and it does work. Yeah, right there. You gotta get really close to it. But as you can see, we do have a weapons rack, and it works fine for what we do here, you know what I mean? Not like you're really going to be engaging in combat with this ship, but if it's the only ship you got, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. We do have a bed, and bed logging does work. It also doubles as your escape pod. Another fire extinguisher, a little food synthesizer. You know, got all of our stuff over here. These older ships in Star Citizen are really nice because they did feature like actual amenities on board. Like if you go look at the Polaris nowadays, with modern ships, there's like nothing on board for the kitchens. Like they want you to decorate them yourselves, and I understand that, but having these little ketchup and mustard bottles in these older ships was a really nice thing. Even the knives, you know, nice thing to see. They do this little fridge down here, which is just a little pop out. And then towards the back of the ship, we have our shower with our built-in toilet like most manufacturers. And our toilet paper dispenser comes out as well. Because, you know, we don't have like a really fancy bidet. Anyway, we'll take a seat back here again. And on the outside of the ship, we're looking pretty good. Like I said, you see those lower windows there? They're basically useless from the cockpit, from the pilot's point of view. And there's our 2 little guns there, just in case you do get into a fight. Once we get into the air here, we can put the landing gear up. And from the inside of the cockpit, extend the cargo spindle. this ship does carry, I believe it's 64 SCU of cargo. So, and it unlike its big brother, the Hull C, it can indeed be loaded from the ground. So you just undo the spindle, and it can be loaded from the ground, just like that. Did not mean to put it in auto land. So let's go. But that is it for this ship review. I'm Don Games. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like and a subscribe. Also, I really have no business to ask this of anybody. My editing laptop did break, and I'm currently trying to fund myself into a new one. So if you want to donate, my Ko-fi link is going to be down in the description. If anybody's just feeling generous, $1 it helps, so I can get a new, not expensive, but just a new editing laptop to edit my videos, so I can publish videos faster than having to use one computer. So I thank you for your time, and again, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you.